Have you ever been cruising down the highway, minding your own business, when suddenly a brand new truck rolls past you? Shining chrome, massive wheels, leather interior, the kind of truck that costs more than most people's homes used to. And for a second, you wonder, how on earth can so many people afford vehicles like that when everyone says money is tight? Here's the shocking truth. Most of them can't. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the biggest financial illusions in modern America. Look around any parking lot today, grocery store, gym, office building, apartment complex. You'll see $60,000 trucks, $70,000 SUVs, luxury vehicles everywhere. And yet, in the very same places, people are talking about rising rent, grocery bills, and how hard it is to save money. So what's going on? Are millions of Americans secretly rich? Did everyone suddenly start making double the salary? Not even close. The reality is far less glamorous and far more dangerous, because what looks like wealth on wheels is often just debt on wheels. Let's break this down. Just a decade ago, a typical car payment felt manageable, something reasonable, something people paid off in 3 or 4 years. Today, the average new car payment in America has crossed $700 per month, and trucks and SUVs, America's favorites, regularly hit $900 to $1,200 per month. That's rent money, that's mortgage money, that's college savings money. And the crazy part? Many people signing these loans earn completely normal incomes. Teachers, nurses, office workers, mechanics, retail employees, regular people. So how do the numbers somehow work? The answer begins with one simple trick: stretching time. Car loans used to last 3 or 4 years. Now, 6, 7, even 8 years is common. Some lenders are offering 10-year loans. Think about that. You could start paying for a car today and still be making payments when your kid finishes elementary school. Why do lenders do this? Because when you stretch payments over more years, the monthly payment looks smaller. A truck that would cost $1,400 per month over 4 years suddenly looks affordable at $850 per month over 8 years. But here's what nobody talks about at the dealership. You're not paying less. You're paying more, just slower. Thousands more in interest. And by the time the loan ends, your vehicle is worth a fraction of what you paid. Imagine paying premium steak prices for leftovers. That's what long car loans do. And it gets worse, because cars lose value fast. In just a few years, many owners owe more on their loan than the vehicle is worth. That's called negative equity. And once someone gets stuck there, escaping becomes difficult. So what happens? They trade the car in anyway, and the unpaid debt gets rolled into the next loan. Now they're paying for a car they no longer own, plus the new one. And the cycle continues, a financial treadmill that never stops. Dealerships love this because it keeps customers coming back forever. But that's only part of the story. The next trick is psychological. Modern car advertising doesn't sell transportation anymore. It sells identity, freedom, success, adventure, status. The truck climbing mountains? It's not about hauling lumber. It's about making you feel powerful. The SUV driving through snowstorms? It's not about safety. It's about being the hero parent. The luxury sedan gliding through city lights? It's about success. So suddenly, people stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start asking, "What does this say about me?" Suddenly, a huge payment feels justified, not practical, but emotional. And emotions are powerful. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Many households restructure their entire lives around their car payment. People move into smaller apartments, delay vacations, eat cheaper meals, skip savings, work second jobs, all so they can drive something impressive. Some even drive for rideshare or delivery apps, using the very vehicle they're struggling to afford. Their car becomes both their expense and their side hustle. And while this is happening, other costs pile up. Insurance on expensive vehicles often runs $200 to $500 per month for families with multiple cars. Maintenance is another shock. Modern vehicles are packed with technology, sensors, electronics, and complex systems. When something breaks, and eventually it will, repairs are expensive. A brake job can cost over $1,000. Transmission repairs? Thousands. Major engine problems? Sometimes over $10,000. And many people don't have emergency savings ready for that.
So the repair goes on a credit card. Debt piles on top of debt. Then there's fuel. Big trucks often get around 15 miles per gallon in real-world driving. At today's fuel prices, many drivers spend $300 to $500 per month just to keep the tank full. Add it all up, loan payment, insurance, fuel, maintenance. Over 7 years, a typical owner might spend over $130,000 just to drive a truck that ends up worth $15,000. That's not building wealth, that's burning it. And here's the part most people never calculate. If someone invested that same $800 monthly payment instead of spending it on a car, they could build tens of thousands in savings over the same period, money working for them instead of against them. But once someone commits to a high car payment, something strange happens. They become emotionally attached to the decision. Admitting the payment was a mistake feels like admitting personal failure, so they defend it, even when it hurts financially. They say things like, "I deserve this, I work hard, you only live once." And while enjoying life is important, financial stress steals freedom. High payments limit options. They delay home ownership, reduce retirement savings, create anxiety when unexpected expenses hit. And yet, the illusion continues, because everyone else seems to be doing the same thing. Nobody wants to feel left behind. But here's the quiet reality. Many people driving impressive vehicles are stressed about money, and many people driving older, reliable cars are quietly building wealth. The car in your driveway doesn't define your success. Your financial freedom does. And sometimes the smartest financial move is also the least flashy one. Reliable transportation, low payments, or none at all. Savings growing quietly in the background. Because real wealth is invisible. It doesn't need chrome wheels. So the next time a shiny $80,000 truck passes you on the highway, remember, it might not be a symbol of wealth. It might just be a symbol of a really long loan. And maybe, just maybe, that reliable car you already own is giving you something far more valuable: freedom. If this video helped you see car payments in a new light, do me a favor, hit that like button so more people can discover this message. Drop a comment and tell me, would you rather drive a flashy car or build financial freedom? And if you enjoy honest conversations about money, life, and smarter choices, make sure you subscribe and join us, because sometimes the best upgrades in life don't happen in your driveway, they happen in your bank account. And I'll see you in the next video.